Locate an installation position and drill a hole slightly smaller than the mounting plate. Alternatively, directly secure the mounting plate in place and drill holes through it as needed. Next, we will proceed with the installation of the machine. Two connectors are provided, water inlet and outlet. However, the machine does not distinguish between inlet and outlet. Please note that there is a rubber gasket on the inlet connector. The connection remains sealed even without the gasket as long as it is fully tightened. However, this is absolutely critical. You must apply lubricant when threading connector onto the machine. Failure to may cause thread galling during installation, permanently damaging the threads. Next, retrieve a nut from the accessory kit and secure it in place. After securing the water inlet and outlet, proceed to install the inlet pipe. Use a hose clamp to fasten it in this section. Similarly, secure the outlet pipe with a hose clamp as well. When installing the inlet pipe and outlet pipe, make sure they face different directions. Avoid crushing, deforming, or excessively bending the inlet pipe, as this may limit oxygen intake, which may lead to carbon buildup within the machine. This is the air filter. Take a hose clamp and secure it in this position. This is the muffler. Make sure to secure it too. After installation, ensure the outlet pipe bend angle exceeds 110 degrees. This ensures that any residual fuel flows outward through the pipe if the machine fails to ignite. Avoid upward bends in this section, as bends may trap dripping fuel, leading to carbon buildup in the machine. After securing the machine in position, proceed with the oil line installation. This is the fuel tank, and this is the fuel extractor. If we're installing the fuel tank, the extractor won't be needed. The fuel extractor is primarily used for drawing fuel from the vehicle's original tank, so we won't be using it for now. This is the fuel pump. This is filter cup. And this is fuel hose. Cut the fuel hose to the required length as needed. In our fuel tank, there is an accessory that needs to be poured out. 3 screws for securing the fuel tank. The fuel tank has 3 mounting holes for installation. In the accessory package, the other one is the fuel nozzle. Screw it on at the bottom of the fuel tank. Cut a 40 centimeters fuel hose and connect one end to the fuel tank and the other end to the filter cup. Then cut another 40 centimeters section, attach one end to the opposite side of the filter cup, and connect the other end to the fuel pump. Finally, attach an additional fuel hose to the other end of the fuel pump. There's a very important point here. When connecting the fuel hose, make sure the fuel tank to pump hose doesn't exceed 1 meter. The pump to machine hose can be 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. This is the fuel pump mounting bracket. The fuel pump is best installed at a 45-degree angle, with the discharge port facing upward. After completing the oil line connections, do not immediately connect the fuel hose to the machine. Set it aside temporarily. First, complete the power cable connections. This is the power wiring harness. The red wire is the positive terminal, and the black wire is the negative terminal. When connecting this wiring harness, ensure the black wires are not too long, as excessive length may cause voltage drop in the harness, and this must be monitored via the LCD display. After installing the power supply, align our metal connector of wiring harness with the machine's metal connector and screw it on securely. Connect the switch plug to the machine's corresponding plug. There is the fuel pump plug on the harness. Connect it to the fuel pump. This is the water pump connector. Align and mate it with the machine's corresponding socket. The water pump wiring is non-polarized, but the positive and negative terminals must not come into contact. This is our water temperature sensor. The reason for including the water temperature sensor is that our machine is a customized parking heater with integrated air and water heating. How to install this water temperature sensor. First, open the machine's cover. After opening it, locate the sensor socket on the side of the mainboard. Open the accessory bag. You'll find a connector plug and a water temperature sensor. Regarding the sensor wire length, you'll need to provide your own. Mate the connector plug to the mainboard socket. After plugging it in, drill a port in this panel and thread the wiring directly through it. And then replace the service cover. This sensor should be placed at the return water outlet or submerged in water. This is our air blow pipe. This is T-connector. This T-connector has a gate valve that can be half opened, fully closed, or fully opened. Secure it to the machine using a hose clamp. And tighten it firmly in place. When operating in summer water heating mode, fully close the gate valve on the T-connector to block warm air discharge through the duct. This converts the machine into a dedicated water heating system. It heats the water. After completing the machine installation, including power supply and fuel system connections, let's proceed with the water circuit installation. This 8 kilowatts high-power parking heater integrates air and water heating functions, capable of heating over 100 liters of water. This is our self-priming pump, which also acts as a check valve. Note that it only allows outflow, not inflow. Here is an arrow. The arrow indicates the water discharge direction. The red wire is positive and the black wire is negative, though the connection is actually non-polarized. Either orientation works. Connect the water pump outlet to the water inlet port of the machine. Cut another water hose and attach it to the machine's water outlet port. Then the other end to this spot of the water tank. Secure all connections with hose clamps. This is the water circuit installation method for domestic water or water tank. Whether installing radiator or radiant underfloor heating, the water circuit installation methods differ from those used for water tank. The water pump is directional, as indicated by the arrow on it. The other end of the pump. Connect to the other end of the suction hose to the machine. The machine's inlet and outlet ports are interchangeable. Either can function as the intake or discharge point. After installation, secure all connections with hose clamps. The hot water outlet pipe from the machine is critical here. An expansion tank must be installed. Connect the machine's hot water outlet pipe to the expansion tank. All 3 connection points must be securely fastened with hose clamps. Connect the water pump wire from the machine to the pump. The pump's wiring is non-polarized. The positive and negative terminals can be connected in either orientation. For water heating applications, if you are preheating a water tank or domestic water supply, simply draw water through the pump to the machine for heating and return it to the tank. However, for radiator heating systems, automotive underfloor heating, or residential underfloor heating, an expansion tank must be installed. Because when the machine is operating and heating water, residual water flows into the water pipes after heating stops. The heating process generates pressure within the water pipes, which is automatically diverted to the expansion tank. For radiator heating systems or underfloor heating systems, if there is a low water level, you can refill the system via the expansion tank. This is very important. However, it is important to note that if you are preheating the engine, the water pump must be installed in parallel. First, let me introduce the self-priming pump and brushless pump. This is a self-priming pump, and this is a brushless pump. The difference lies in the self-priming pump's internal check valve, while the brushless pump has a straight-through design without an integrated check valve. Let's examine this diagram. Next, we'll review the Type 1 engine preheating coolant circuit diagram. This is the engine, the vehicle's original heater core, and our machine. There is a coolant drain valve at the lowest point of the engine. Remove the drain screw and replace it with a flanged hollow fitting. Tighten it. Then connect to water pump. Then to our machine. Connect the machine's return hose directly to the heater core upper hose. Let's review another diagram. This is the another type engine preheating coolant circuit diagram. The water pump connects to the heater core lower hose via a T-connector, routing coolant to our machine. The machine's return hose should be connected to the heater core upper hose using another T-connector. The reason it is connected this way is because our water pump is self-priming, requiring a parallel connection method to preheat the engine. Additionally, our machine integrates both water heating and warm air heating into one system. It can independently circulate warm air and is equipped with dry fire protection. When water circulation is not required, the system can operate solely in warm air mode. After installing the machine, including the fuel lines and water circuit, do not immediately start the machine. This can easily lead to startup failure or smoke emission. The first critical step is to press and hold the first button. Quickly draw fuel from the tank until all air is purged from the fuel hose and the fuel hose is filled with fuel. Then connect the fuel hose to the machine. Only then shall you start.